Hello drivers! Driver 2 was the hottest topic on this channel for a few weeks with the release of Driver 2, but today it's time to talk again about the other great Soapy's project, the Driver Syndicate. Unlike Driver 2, the main content isn't provided by Reflection past work but by the wonderful community of modders whose focus of this series of videos is specifically to showcase their new stuff. And we start right away with Matti, who made maps based on Chicago and Rio. That's right, if you didn't have enough of Driver 2 content, you can now enjoy small versions of these cities in Syndicate. Matti made a great work to remake them because Syndicate is still not able to manage curved road for its AI, so the layout had to be rethought to avoid curves. Nevertheless, the maps benefit from Syndicate engine with better graphics effects, more cars on screen, and frame rate at 60 FPS that makes them instantly must-try map. I can only wish that the maps were bigger, and my personal favorite is clearly Rio with the beach and even the Copacabana fort. It shows great potential even without curved roads, and I hope Matti will continue on this path in the future. Let's move on to another brand new project of a well-known Syndicate modder. You know him already for his great work on Del Rey, which will get an update in the upcoming days by the way, but today Redline is back with a new city called Cincy and set in a rural location, which will give you a good amount of driving in the woods, but also a busy downtown area with non-generic assets thanks to the help of Silvercatz buildings models. As always, the layout is made in such a way that you can go wherever you want. You will always find a way back to the main road with almost no dead ends. That's always a good point when you're playing missions, so let's hope we will get some to play in Cincy at some point in the future. If you want a city that has missions, you can try the latest version of Los Angeles by TheNuclearBrony. The city is inspired by Driver 1 of course and allows you to enjoy this city not only at nighttime unlike the classic version. It's still a little rough in some areas as it's not the final version yet, but as TheNuclearBrony says, it's not a concept map anymore but feels like a real city. And it gives sunny vibes with all the palms industry, far from the coldness of Del Rey for example. So I like the diversity we are getting in the custom maps. As for the missions, you can play 3 of them made by TheNuclearBrony: the test, the store job and the boss, and in my opinion it's still the best way to discover a city by having an objective to go and find the best way to go there while also enjoying the sceneries. If you are not following Allenberg progression on the author YouTube channel who aims to use all the romance number he can, it's getting bigger and bigger, and SwissCruiser has also released a set of 3 missions to play on this map, which is not the final version yet but is already very playable, and I'm sure the mission will provide even more enjoyment in its discovery. From the same author we have the new version of ChickenHill, which is complete but still being improved. In that case, new areas have been added and others have been changed to feature more details. This allows me to introduce the new updates from SherbetJutsu, the missions maker, who is releasing his final set of missions for a moment according to his description. It adds 3 missions in ChickenHill that I can't wait to try, as well as new mission in a small self-contained level, which will be, I'm guessing, focused on driving skill and time objectives. Finally, let's talk about Silvercatz. Not only is he providing other models with brand new assets to use, and that adds a lot of variety in the landscape of the maps, but also new Polaroid car selection preview to avoid the confidential default picture. He's also making his own maps. You might remember the Midnight Racetrack and his tight time objective. Not only he made a small update to the background series, he also made a brand new map called Skyline. Set in a rural area, it has a very narrow yet not curved road to test your driving skills, although there isn't any objective mission for this map at the moment. Silvercatz also updated the Destruction Derby game mode with a new map, the Parking Lot Derby Arena. The biggest addition is not the Destruction Derby RAW soundtrack, however, but the most wanted handicap feature that makes the player doing more damages than the enemies. Therefore, it should encourage the player to ram the other cars. It's only available in the new map at the moment. And that's all for today. As you can see, the modders are very active, and that's amazing to see all this new content coming on a frequent basis. And it should stay at this rate in the upcoming weeks, as Nikkichan is working on a big update of Victoria, which will include a lot of new things and improvements, as you can see in the preview and teasing video she has sent me. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you like this format of new content showcasing. I like to be complete without being too long to review the new stuff in a fairly video length. The idea is to present you the new stuff while still allowing you to discover it by playing it yourself after the tease I'm hoping you got from it. Big thanks to my Red Weavers, DriverDimension.com, French Contact, Neurosins, Tank09 YouTube, Emmett McLaughlin and Paul Lanois for their support by being members on the YouTube channel. Click the link in the description to learn more and maybe join the channel as well. See you soon, drivers!